Hello everyone, I'm here with Joel.
Hello everyone, I'm here with Amir.
And we welcome you to the tip of the week. So today we have a new tip of the week for you to identify failed test execution. And here we are going to share the screen with you. Into the pipelines module. And the reason for this tip of the week is, imagine we have a pipeline where we are going to execute a number of test cases. And now recently we identified that few of the test cases are always failing. Yeah? So like here I can see I am on a build test pipeline, and here 4 of my test cases are failing for now. And if I see those 4 test cases, I can see, okay, on the top I have one which has now failed. This is okay. Here I have another one which has started to fail since the last run. But here, this looks really weird because this test case is now failing for the last 4 pipeline runs. So here I can click on the test and say, go to pipeline run where the test first failed. And it will show me exactly the pipeline run where the test case first initially failed. And currently I'm on the pipeline run 24. And if I click on it, you can see on the pipeline run 21, it first failed. Yeah? So you can see here, this is the test which failed. I can see here also the error message according to it. It will help you to directly jump to the first time the test kills. And now from here on, I would like to invite Joel to this discussion and share with us what can we do with this information. So now I have identified this test. What can we do from here?
Yes, and maybe a first input from my side as well. I think especially continuous testing is bringing us to the situation, right, that we have a lot of pipeline runs, we have a lot of data, and we have to jump to the right place at the right time to identify actually where really the problem appeared first. So yes, for me, I think one of the topics which are very relevant or which can be a root cause for a failure in a test is a change in the code, right, Amir?
Yes, exactly. So how can I identify from here now the change in the code? So basically what I see here is just the test case itself. Either I could maybe go to the commit tab, because this is exactly where the pipeline run is. So currently we don't have any commit, but this is a great option to validate. Is this test case is really failing because we had the change in the code and the application has changed, the process has changed, so the test failed initially. Other things could be maybe if I have on the test kit itself, if I have any kind of backlog which changed. Yeah? So this will also help me understand how the test coverage, maybe the test coverage itself changed because of the user story, and this could also validate that there was a code change in my pipeline.
So this you're just sharing the connections and the relations. So the automated run obviously is linked to automated test, and then you just click on the automated test to see all the other linkages that exist, correct?
Exactly. This is exactly what I can see here. So this was my automated run, which failed. And from here, I jumped into the automated test and see exactly that there is a coverage for this automated test, which I can also view in order to check if this test case was validated or not.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Do you see any other reason or any other advantage of being able to jump to the first time that this test failed? I mean, do you see any other reason for jumping to there?
You know, when I look at the history line, maybe what I would like to be interested in is, did we ever created a defect for this?
Mm-hmm.
You know, because it is failing now few times.
Yeah.
Is it maybe, did we ever created a defect? This is one of those things. The other one could be if we did not create a defect and our application is working as expected. Is this test still valid? Yeah, so it's also one thing.
So
has somebody looked into it?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
So has somebody looked into this test? But this is also something, how can I identify, Joel, if somebody ever looked into this test?
Well, I think you can go and check when it first appeared and check if someone said, okay, I'm on it or not, right? So I can check
So
on the...
let's first go to when it first
yeah.
failed. It failed on the pipeline number 21, which is good. We know it now. And here I can see I'm currently on the run number 24. So I need to go 1, 2, 3 pipeline runs back. And here I can see exactly this test was failing the first time here. And I can see that there was no one assigned so far. So from the related user, we had no one assigned. What else where can Octane help me now, really focusing on those pipeline runs which are failing? How can I make sure that I have the complete overview? Because here I see just 1, 2 test cases which are failing, but I have a number
you have
of
the
test
overview.
cases.
You have the overview tab, right? And I would go mostly to the overview tab to find out who was looking into the different topics. Yeah.
Exactly here you can see failed test runs, and I can see I have new test run failures, and these are 2 in number, and both of them were not handled. So this is something which was missed out by our team, and now this test case is failing all the time as part of the pipeline run. So maybe we should really assign our team member to look into it and fix this error.
Absolutely, and you can easily go back right to the latest one, and I see that so you can go and then just take it from there, right? You would most probably take it there and not back in the previous test runs, right? You would just now allocate that. How does it look like if you allocate now that to a person? How would that change it? I mean, the overview tab will still show nobody has taken it.
Yes, it shows it. No, yeah. So currently you see we have 2 new errors and 2 existing ones. So the one we are looking in is the one which is existing, and all 4 are not handled.
Okay.
So with this jump to the first failure, I was really able to identify what was the first build ever when the test case failed. And now I can say, okay, either maybe I know this test and I know how to fix it or what the issue is. So I can say I'm on it. Or Joel, because I think you are from this area, so maybe you can tackle this. I could select here user Joel, so maybe you can look into this and comment something also. Please have a look. Look.
And this would then automatically appear in my work, right, on my Octane.
Exactly. So you would now receive an email that you have been assigned to automated run, and you should validate if this is. So what would be next step? So now let's go. You have identified this is the test which is assigned to you. What would you do next?
Well, I would most probably create a defect, or I would analyze if something has changed, as we discussed, on the code or on the user story, and if then the test needs to be adjusted. Otherwise, I would report a defect, yes.
This is really good. And here, Octane provides the difference between a failure is not directly a defect. You can analyze a failure by the assignment. And then if this would be a potential defect, I think, Joel, you would report a defect on the test case itself and assign the attributes to the right way. Yeah. Great. So that was tip of the week. Thanks a lot. And talk to you next time. Thank you, Joel.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.